today?
Hi guys, how are you today?
Hello, I'm fine.
Hi.
So recently we had like external crit with 20 panels, right? How about your design? Is it okay?
I'm not gonna say it's okay, but I think it's fine. I think.
Fine. I also think mine is fine, quite fine. How about you, Dai?
I'm I'm quite impressed with my job. I think it's okay to sometimes praise ourselves, right?
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
true.
yeah, but
Because
this is something that we need to amend.
yeah,
So
Yes, but the thing is, if we amend our floor plan, everything else needs to be amended. So, I don't.
your floor plan need to be amended.
Yes, actually,
Oh, is
yes.
it? Oh. But we did put our effort in our like project, so uh we deserve some
Recognition.
the yeah mm, yeah, recognition.
yeah,
Good job.
Okay, so you know that during the extended panic create, one of my group members actually have problems in the way they're designing their toilet.
yes,
Because according to the Islamic principle, one of the toilets actually um, heading towards the direction of the Qibla, which is not a really good thing since we are a university, an Islamic university student. So I think that is what we should think of before we're going to design a toilet. So what do you guys think that what is the proper way for us to design the toilet for our retreat homes?
Mm, for me as Muslims, the aspect of cleanliness is one of the most important thing and basic things that we should follow and practice in our everyday life. So toilet is actually one of the most important thing in our design. So we need to design based on um, the proper way to design in Islamic way, like how to design it according to the uh, not facing the Qibla and all of that. So how did you guys design your toilet?
as for me, for my retreat house myself, I create two bedrooms. So one is attached to the master bedroom. So as you know, when it is attached to the bedroom, so it means that it's a privacy bathroom. So the next one I create is a public one. So I create this toilet near to the living area so that the people outside can freely access the toilet easily. So as it is open to the public, so I think uh, the uh, the orientation itself is also important as how people want to access the toilet. Like if we design it too far or um too far from uh, our our current
Public
areas,
space.
like yeah, let's say
Mm-hmm.
areas like some public place. So it will be difficult and it will take some time to
Mm,
go to the toilet to do
yeah,
our
yeah.
private business. So I think the orientation itself is important. For that, so that is the point of the design of my toilet in my retreat house. So how about you guys?
Mm,
I think other than orientation, the way we have to go to the toilet is actually very important too because if the guest itself maybe for disabled people, okay people, they have problems to go to the toilet. So we must make sure that the toilet is actually at the space where people can, like Dai said, own of the
she
house, right?
what?
Is that
Can you
Yes,
like
yes.
repeat? Can
what
you
what
repeat?
what part?
You
The
were
last part,
lagging.
the last part.
The last
The
part.
last part. What is before the last part? What I would say?
Uh,
About the for the OKU people.
For the OKU and disabled people, from what I said, we have to put the toilet in an easily access to. So when the guests from the people outside can easily go there, and the owner and the user of the house can also easily go there.
Yeah.
So there would be no problem to go to the toilet, because as we all know, that toilet is a very common thing and we all use it.
Yeah. I also agree with you because like my design toilet design is actually like the same as Dayini's design because my house is actually like an open space. It has an open courtyard in the middle of the retreat house. So and it's actually a U-shaped house. So people can access it easily because I have
Oh,
one
actually,
toilet.
I did design the same shape, U shape, and
U-shape, yeah.
the in
Oh,
the middle there is courtyard, right?
Oh
Ah,
yeah. Oh, you did that too?
yeah.
Oh.
But I don't think we put the toilet in the same space then.
Yeah, because one of the toilet I attach it with the master bedroom, and one is like beside the bedroom one, but it's open to all, so that they can access it easily from any area or spaces. But the thing is, because I don't have like any you know no obstacles to go to the toilet so that the OKU people can go there easily. And then the door itself is quite wide so that disabled people that is on a wheelchair can go inside. But what is the proper way to design for the disabled people and OKU people? What do you think?
for me, I think the arrangement in the toilet itself is very important, such as the
Mm.
toilet, the water closet, and the water basin itself. Uh, it must be designed at appropriate way and appropriate height for the disabled person, so that they can
They
be
can reach,
uh,
right?
yes,
Oh
yes,
yeah.
yes,
One more
instead of
is about the railing, right? They usually
yes,
have
Yes.
railings. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, to make sure that they don't fall during
Yeah.
during the time they want to pee or something.
And they usually use like the sitting toilet, right? Not
toilet,
the
Yes.
squatting one. So that's one of the proper ways to design. And about the Qibla, facing the Qibla. At first, I already like design um some like I already have my design strategies that I don't want my toilet to face the Qibla, and I actually spent a lot of time designing the toilet, like where do I put the toilet, where do I put the opening. So how did you guys design it? Is it facing the
Nakilah.
Qibla?
No, no, no. For me, of course, that is one of the crucial thing.
Mm.
Not putting my toilet facing the Qibla. So
Mm.
I don't think I have a problem with that.
Mm.
So just like I said before, like one of my group mates actually didn't think much about it, because um she forgot about the direction of the north of the house, and
Oh.
also how from the north how we want to face the Qibla.
Oh. It's
Mm,
actually it's actually very important to put the north point.
Yes.
Like when we had the crit session, the panels actually uh teguh apa teguh? They
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 advice.
huh they like tell to one of the students that where is the north point? You don't have the north point. Like it's very important to put the north point, and so
yes.
that we can know where the Qibla is. So it's
Mm.
very important to put north point actually. Uh-uh. How
How about
about
you,
you?
Dai?
So for me, I think the Qibla is not really a problem for me, as I
Mm.
have confirmed the exact the north point itself. So the problem for my design is the spacious area inside the toilet itself. So
Mm.
I have a problem with the arrangement of um the like a
It's
shower,
requirement, right?
yeah, like
Oh,
a
yeah, yeah.
shower, water casing, and how to apply it to the disabled person because um instead of creating designs like a normal um height of the water basin and such on, we must consider the disabled one. So it become a problem for me as the toilet itself only has a smaller space, right? I think
Mm-hmm, yeah, yeah.
also
Yes.
do that.
It's
Yeah.
quite small
So,
actually.
yeah. So for my design, I get credit for that because for my toilet is such a big toilet. So I
Mm.
think yeah, that is for my comment. That is in the panel itself. So that is my concern for now for the toilet.
Mm.
So you have to change your floor plan too.
Yeah. Actually, I have to consider the size of the bathroom, but I don't really know how to to suit the arrangement of the
Mm.
like shower. Yes,
Yes, I
as
know.
I said before. So I think I want to keep it as it was, but make it
Yeah,
more accessible to the disabled person.
yeah.
Ah, I see. Okay. I think other than facing the Qibla, the cleanliness and all, I think one of the crucial thing to consider when we are designing toilet is also about the materials.
Yeah.
Because
Mm.
as we all
Yeah,
know, the retreat house we're going to build is fully timber, right? So we
yeah,
must
yeah.
make sure that the toilet actually use concrete for the flooring
Yeah,
because we
true.
don't want the house, all of the spaces around the house to be, leaking because of the toilet
Yeah, yeah.
itself, right?
True, true. Yeah. So even in traditional Malay house that is fully timbered house, they also use like concrete for the bathrooms, right? They actually use concrete so that there is no leakage. So yeah,
Hmm.
So there is a
we have to
combination
consider
of
that.
two elements, right?
Mm.
Hmm.
Like all of the part of the house use timber, but only the bathroom use concrete.
Hmm. Yeah.
And one of the thing that is important while designing the toilet is the 50 millimeter drop. Like
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that the
So when we want
water,
to enter,
yeah,
yeah.
the water, yeah, because actually a lot of us, including me, forgot to put the sign like the drop 50 millimeter, and it's actually really important for an architect to put it, right? Did you guys put it in your design?
Actually, after you
Like
quick
Bella,
session. What?
what?
You're
So, like,
lagging.
before you mentioned it just now, I never thought of that.
Ah,
Mine would be messed up too then.
Yeah, same for me.
I totally forgot about the 50 feet drop. Silly mistake.
yeah. Yeah, I actually put like I can we have like two bathrooms, right? But one of the
Ah.
bathroom I put the 50 meter drop, 50 millimeter drop, but one one more I didn't put it. But the panel didn't notice
Is
that.
that?
So yeah. Yeah.
You're lucky.
Yeah. So
One of
what
the
more?
things,
Like
is also, my design. Actually, the user from the bedroom, I put the toilet beside.
Allah.
Yeah, Aqilah, you can continue.
I'm sorry. Okay, I put the
Okay.
toilet. I
Are
put
you
one of the
okay, Zah?
toilet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put I put one of the toilet beside the master bedroom and also beside bedroom 2. So the user from each of the room can go to the toilet. But the thing is, for bedroom 2, it has to go through like a store before it go straight to the bathroom. So there will be what we call a point where we will use. I actually the panel said that, but I didn't know what it was called. I forgot about it. But the thing is, okay, so the user from the bedroom 2 have to go in there, but through the store.
Oh.
So there
Oh,
is one thing that we should be concerned about actually, because the store is actually not where.
guys.
Okay. So, uh, the store is actually not that big, but it will be quite concerning because considering that the user from master bedroom and bedroom
Yes.
2 is from another gender.
Oh,
Yeah.
So the store could be like a space where they could do something wrong. So yeah, I think that should be considered too for the mahram.
the segregation between the man and woman, right? For
Yes.
the toilet.
Yes, for the
Yeah.
gender, because I think when we designing, we have to consider those two in our design,
Mm.
just like
Actually, I
facing the Qibla, Islamic
yeah.
principles.
Actually, I think the toilet is a part of the privacy area. So, uh, for for the whole house, so I think it actually need to have at least three bedroom.
Mm. True.
Yes,
Wait, the men and the woman. So
Yeah.
but what we have problems here is what the requirements of the client's needs, right?
Mm. It
They just
only have
ask for
like
two.
two bathrooms. Yeah.
Yes, I actually
In
want
the
to add
limited
one.
space. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has requirement for that, the
Mm.
space. So yeah, like I said, like the toilet, if it's too small, how can the disabled people go in there? Like
Mm.
easily go in there and out. That
Yeah.
would be a problem.
Yeah. So like uh we actually need to design like at least three bathrooms, but maybe because of this project, it's like our first project designing a house. Maybe they don't really take too much attention to the bathroom also.
mm,
Maybe in future we have to design more properly.
Yes.
yes, okay. So I think we have discussed all about the orientation and the Qibla, and also for the universal design for the disabled person. So I think these of the things we have to consider it as
Mm.
our design. So as Islamic university student, so it is our responsible to bring our
Responsibility,
design.
you mean?
Uh, uh,
Responsibility.
yes, it's our responsibility to bring our design to the community. Uh,
Yes.
right, so that it will be according to the Al-Quran and the As-Sunnah itself.
Mm. Yeah.
So yeah. So anything else that you want to add or something you want to share?
Or maybe I want to share something because recently in the building services subject we um learn about like madam told us to put the what floor trap right
Ultra. Toilet.
inside the wet toilet. Yeah,
Said the
so
word.
it's actually important for us to attach the design to the building services, but we don't actually we don't actually design it with the services. Maybe in the future we need to like design it properly with the services.
Yes. I think that is one of the problems that we students lack of.
Yeah.
Because
We
we have this
Just
assignment, right?
afraid.
We
Yeah, we have this
separate
assignment too.
services.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We just
Oh. One more time.
I mean, like we focus more on the design of the toilet, but we don't think of the consequences of what we are designing.
Yeah, true.
So,
We
um, yeah, I think there will be a problem during our assignment, our last assignment for the drawing, because we don't think
yeah.
of that. The flow trap, the drainage problem, everything.
That's what the lecturer was worried about if we like separate services, construction and design. But actually we need to combine it together so that we won't in the future if we became architects it would be like a huge problem for us. Mm. So we
But I
need to
think
study.
that the, huh?
No, no, what?
But I think that the construction and the designing of the toilet is not a very a problem, because like I said, the materials, we have to think of the materials when
One more time.
because like I said, the designing and construction is not very we don't really separate them, because we have to think
Mm.
of the materials
Yeah,
before we
yeah,
designing something.
yeah.
So I don't think that will be a problem. But yeah, like Izzah said, the most important thing actually is the services, the flow
Mm.
trap, the drop, everything. Everything actually relate back to the services. So yeah, I think there would be a problem there
Mm.
for the toilet, especially when you have to connect with the drainage.
Yeah, that one. Drainage system, all of that. Yeah.
Okay, so Dai, do you have anything else to add?
For me, I want to add on the material one because for the material we need to consider as the flooring inside the toilet.
Mm.
So we don't want something to happen inside the toilet, so we need to consider the material itself, whether we want to use
Oh,
the like a ceramic
yeah.
or only concrete one.
Oh,
So
maybe we can put like a rubber mat, the one that would
to avoid this,
um ah slippery. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I
And
think
also
maybe we
about the
can.
walls, so the
Yeah.
people from the outside can't see what the people inside are doing.
Yeah.
Because some of the students actually change the material from timber to bamboo. So
Oh.
that will be, we have to think of the the small thing,
space.
the small space where the people can see or not.
Mm.
I think that is also one of the thing we have to consider.
Oh, and one more about the ventilation. Like,
Yeah,
I
ventilation.
I designed my toilet without any like window, but
Oh
the
wow.
panel the panel didn't like comment anything about it. Maybe they
You're so lucky.
You're so
yeah,
lucky.
maybe
Who
they
is your
didn't
partner?
notice. So maybe after this, I need to put like a small window so that
Yeah.
there is like a good ventilation inside. Or not, the toilet will
Or
smell
maybe
bad.
you should just add the thing, the vent
Oh,
on
ventilation pipe.
the floor,
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
ceiling, on the floor, on the ceiling. The vent on
Oh,
the ceiling. You don't necessarily need to
To have
put
window.
the window. That's
uh,
why I think the panel didn't say anything about it. But you have to put those thing at the ceiling to let the smell out of the house. That those that
oh,
odor out of the house.
right, right. Great idea. Maybe I put that. Did you guys
Yeah, at
put
least
any ventilation?
I put window.
Ah,
yeah.
that's
For me, I put window.
good. I need to change.
So I at least want to keep the people inside the toilet to keep alive, to keep being alive.
The
Because
smell
of
of
the
the
smelly. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very fortunate. It's not the final submission.
yes. Actually, we
Yeah,
have
I
to be thankful. stressful because we have to redo everything on the board. Because I think mine is quite like that.
Yeah.
Quite,
Me
quite.
too, mine.
So I think it's okay for us. So because we have some space to add something, but we have
Yeah.
have the amended drawing to improve our design more.
Yeah. We
Yes.
have some time, like we're only the first year student, right? We have so much time to improve ourselves, but that's the thing lah. We need to like push ourselves more, uh, more, so that we can design like more interesting buildings that is with the proper design, the proper way to design alongside the services and also construction. So I really
But
hope that all of us would become better. Yeah, what?
yes. But I think one of the obstacles is that we are in online
Mm.
education.
Yeah,
So that actually has to be quite concerning because we should have friends and the lecturers by our side to ask something because
Mm.
in the house we don't even know what we are doing. And then the
Yeah.
next thing we know that one day passed just like that and we didn't do anything for the design for
Mm.
everything for every subject. So yeah, just like Izzah said, we have to push ourselves, and that is one of the thing
Mm.
a problem to us students,
Yeah, you know
especially we're in
the
the
other
first year.
thing but the other thing about online classes is that our lecturers like love to sketch on our
Yes,
design, on our like Sir Fadli. He always like sketch on our floor plans. But the thing is, through online classes, they need to like use the mouse. Like we can't really see properly what they are trying to explain. And one more thing is
yes,
that because we are doing it online, we can't see face to face, and the lecturer also have like problems with their family and all of that. So we need
yeah,
to wait for their comments so that we can uh, amend our drawings. So it takes uh,
time.
very quite some time to amend our drawing, and it actually affects our productivity. So yeah, I think.
Especially when we ask something, but then they have something to do. They are busy doing something, so they actually didn't notice our messages.
Yeah, yeah,
So
true.
that is one also the problem with
Our messages would go like down like that.
and they didn't notice about it.
Mm, yeah.
So our problems cannot be solved.
Mm. Or it would be solved like really really late. Mm.
Yes. So how about you, Dai? Do you have any problems in designing?
one thing that I I experienced to face that I when I quit with the lecturers, so
Mm.
the lecturers cannot imagine what I want to design.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
what do you want to design? It is the same way the way that I think like you. Like, yeah, they don't
Yeah.
like it's difficult to like
Especially when
collect
we don't
our
do when we don't do really great in the drawings, right?
Mm.
yeah. It's the really
You can interpret what you want to say in your drawings.
Yeah, and they
Mm.
didn't understand.
I
Mm.
think that part is a bit frustrating for me.
Yeah. But I think it's also frustrating for the lecturer also,
Yeah.
because like even inside the class we don't open our cameras but we actually hear them actually. Mm.
Especially
I
Must
think
be
it's
questions.
like
really
talking to
frustrating.
ourselves, right?
Yeah, like Madam One said that I feel like I'm talking to the screen. We actually hear you.
But it would be like a shocking thing if we open the mic and then say something because like how about what will be what would the lecturers think if you open the mic and then the background sound like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
family members are talking and all, so yeah.
Yeah,
hard.
it's distraction also.
It's the biggest obstacle of doing online learning, I think.
Yeah, it's really hard to adapt.
So,
So we went really far from the toilet to
Yeah.
online classes.
Yeah. So
It's okay.
I think that's enough for
I
the
think that's
online
enough.
classes.
So yeah,
Okay. So
we
you guys have
discussed
anything else
about.
to add about the toilet?
I don't think I have anything more.
yeah,
How
same
about you,
for
Dad?
me.
Yeah.
I
So,
don't
I
think.
think I've thought enough about toilet.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. So much toilet.
I didn't have any more stories to tell about the toilet, about my design. I
Yeah,
think that
I
will be
think we.
all.
Yeah, I
Should
think we have
conclude our
covered
session.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since we.
I thought,
So we.
I thought you want to say something.
Well, no, I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. I also thought Izzah want to say something.
No, I don't have anything to say.
Okay, so how about Dai, you conclude our discussion for today?
Yeah.
So, from our discussion just now, so we can conclude that the toilet itself is very important as for the segregation between men and women, the orientation of the arrangement in the toilet itself, and the keep the how the water basin water closet like that whether it is facing the qibla or not. So things like this is I think we must consider it because according to the Islamic toilet design, it is very important and very crucial for us to learn how to properly design according to the Islamic so that um, we can properly design to our other community as an
Yes.
Islamic architecture.
Yeah.
So I think that's all from us.
Yeah.
So thank
Yeah,
you
about the
guys for
toilet.
sharing.
Thank you. That is all from group
Thank
3.
you so much.
Bye.
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 Bye bye.